What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sherry John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break.
Good evening. Good evening. Let us see. Let us see. Oh, I got it. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. What the hell is that? I want to enjoy that noise. Oh, good evening. Now, I just wanted to touch it. Let's see. Yeah. So I just wanted to touch in with everybody. There's been a lot going on here in the last couple days. Well, hopefully everybody can hear me. Good grief. This thing is echoing in my ear. That's a night. Well, yeah. So Ethan Ralph was arrested the other day. Obviously, we know that by now, but everybody's discussing it. But as somebody who has been arrested before, uh, if somebody that's ever been arrested before, you know what that process is. And so, as it stands right now, we kind of get to see him at his worst, which is kind of rude, but it's already out there. So, we're not the bad guys. We're not the bad guys. That being said, I'm sure some of the rest of you scumbags have been arrested before. This is not new news. And if you have been arrested before, you kind of know the drill. So, obviously, seen some clips that have come out, and they are not what I would call flattering. Some of those angles that they had Mr. Ethan Ralph in, you know, he looked like a melted ice cream cone. And listen, hey, I think anybody sitting down in one of those plastic chairs kind of it's already not good, if we're being honest. So, at this particular point, what you're going to see is Ethan Ralph goes to the airport. apparently when he was at the airport, he had some troubles. Now that being said, you got to be kind of careful when you're, or you can't just be acting a fool. I mean, that's a fact. And that's half the battle. You got to know what you're doing, when you're doing it, and why you're doing it at that airport at all times. Because if you cause a commotion, or you're acting up, or you seem like you're intoxicated, they're A, not going to let you on your flight, and they're B, they're certainly not going to allow you to carry on that. They're going to lock you up. Which is kind of what that's kind of what he, found out, more or less, you know? So, that being said, let me see here. This thing going. See if we can get this thing here. Now, I've been arrested before. I'm sure some of y'all have too. The truth of the matter is this. When you actually interact with the police department in any way, it's best to just say as little as possible, and for sure, you're going to want to make sure, and you know anything you say is going to be used against you. So just kind of think about that. But we're going to kind of take a look here and see how he handled it. I saw some clips, and I know that he probably could have handled it better, and in hindsight, but he also was apparently on 2 liters of vodka, so that does seem like it's going to distribute fat. Now, let's see. I'm going to bring it up now. That being said, we're all holding our judgment. Nobody needs to be nasty. We're all going to kind of just take a deep breath. We've all been there before. Now, again, this particular program that I'm doing right now, I just want to kind of react to the actual footage itself. So I don't have any kind of like big plans. I definitely want to just kind of take a fresh look. I haven't seen the whole thing. And so because of that, it's kind of important to think, all right, well, what is the best course of action? Let's just get a fresh look at it, get an actual action. So, now let me smaller here. Now like I said, I haven't seen the entire footage yet. So for me, it's kind of like, let's just see, because maybe he handled it well. I don't know. I honestly don't. But what I can tell you is, I want to get some fresh reactions to it right off the top. Just gonna see what's going on, and hopefully he doesn't get mad. I don't need blood sports, bro. Let's just say that I'm not looking for blood sports over here.
Put him in first. You're being detained right now, okay? Put your hands behind your back. Okay, that's fine.
All right, so right off the bat, I can kind of tell you. You can see he's already kind of being cooperative, so that's good.
Like big rally out there. Let's take him to the down to this.
Oh, whoa. We don't need all that.
Yeah. Well, you got it.
Okay, I think right there he goes. Jesus Christ. So he's obviously thinking to himself, like, oh shit, this is gone way further than
This guy. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
skip ahead. This is kind of all this dramatic walk. Let's just see. Let's get it right about here where they get him to where he's gonna. I saw bits and pieces. I know it's
I turn off for me.
Yeah, cigarettes and health I've been described, so thank you.
Okay. I appreciate it. You've done a great job. Go ahead. Ain't nothing. I have illegal. Nothing. So.
I hope that's true. I mean, if he is carrying nothing, I mean, that is, you never go into the airport with something. We don't even need to go into why the reason that is. You just don't. You just never go into the airport with something. Not a good idea. I will say also, you don't go in there 2 liters of vodka. It's usually not a good idea.
All right, just have a seat for me right here. What here? I'll be able to read this shit whole. Or do you think about that or not? Well, I don't know. What happened? Nothing. I was trying to leave, and you and your officers accosted me, so. Just regular screening questions anytime they bring anybody in here? I don't talk to any police about my lawyer, so. Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
If you want to let me go,
perfect,
or
perfect.
if there's a way to, like.
Perfect. Okay, yeah. That's okay. Yeah, he's on the right page now. Okay, yeah, don't talk to anybody. And I don't like the way you say liar. That's not how you say his lawyer. Maybe that's where he's from. He is from the South. Technically, he's in Mexico, but right now he's in the Midwest. And I thought he said he was from the Midwest. Anyway, lawyer, that's not correct. We don't say it like now. That being said, you were drunk. So maybe that's just why you said it like, I don't know. Not for me to say. You know, if I had to guess, though, that has to be why, right? But perfect. Don't say anything to the police, especially the airport police. You're already drunk. It's probably not a good idea to speak.
Tell us, like, okay, we could do that, but I don't talk to police about my lawyer, so.
See, right there, he said lawyer correctly, I think. So that's perfect. All right.
If you'll let me go, I would like to go, yeah, but. Yeah.
Like a,
There he is. Hello,
you
sir.
got like a state ID at all, sir? Or no? Or
Nah.
Just your passport?
Nope, passport, that's it.
There was.
I'm a resident of Mexico. I mean, I really want to go back, actually, so, like, I didn't. fuck with anybody or anything like that. So
Makes sense. Oh, it's not coming back.
I have a flight at 9:44.
You have a flight at 9:44 in the morning here?
Yep.
Do you have a boarding pass?
Well, I mean, I can show you my phone, but my hands are tied behind my back, so I can't really show you. But
Which airline is it?
United.
On United?
Yeah. I didn't kick anybody. I didn't do anything to anybody. So
Okay, right there. We don't want to be saying I didn't do this and I didn't do that because clearly you already said you're not going to talk to police unless your lawyer's present. I would suggest just doing that because now you're starting to say I didn't do this and that, which gives, if nobody's accused you of that, then already you're putting that on the table, which seems to be not a great idea. If I'm being honest.
I don't know what camera is focused on me, but I did not do anything illegal or wrong. So I would appreciate it if I was able to go my way.
Now, typically speaking, when you've been detained, odds of you just being able to go on your way are dramatically lower than they were before you. I'm just putting that out there. That may not be the case here. Well, spoiler alert, it is. We already know. But I mean, why even say that? You're probably not going to. You're a blasted drunk. You're going at the very least into the drunk thing.
He doesn't have a license on him? No.
I just banged on.
Did you see where his driver's license is?
Okay, again, the angle on his belly here. To be fair to Ethan, it's not. That's not the best way. That's really not the best way to represent your body when you're sitting in a chair like that, especially when you're. I mean, let's just say it. He's not a thin man, but having to sit in a plastic chair that's got like no like lean back, you can't even disguise it a little. And then he's doing the cross leg thing, which when you're bigger, it kind of like exposes it more because you're like crunching it up and making it worse. It feels, but I don't know.
So Ralph, do you have a driver's license at all anywhere in this country or no?
No. I have a Mexican driver's license, but I don't have one with me.
You said a Mexico driver's license? Okay.
I do, but
It's
not with me.
Did you live in Mexico for a while?
I live in Mexico, yeah.
You live in there, like, in Mexico now?
Yeah.
Okay. Your passport said out of Tennessee, so that's what I was just.
Yeah, I live in Mexico, Merida. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So that's kind of what
Whoopsie.
So she's got a flight
back there.
2 in the morning. That's what I'm here. So.
How long have you lived in Mexico?
3.5 years.
3.5?
Yeah.
What part?
3.5.
Merida, the capital of Yucatan.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Dude.
yeah, that's about it.
And you lived in Tennessee?
So this is good. It seems like it's going okay, right? Like everything's fine. Like him and the rapport back and forth with the policeman seems like it's going pretty well, I would say. Like, what are we talking about? So, it seems like it's going okay. Spoiler alert, I know that this doesn't end well. I've seen the clips, but it's like, it seems like right here, if we could just stop in a moment in time and go, before it takes the turn that it eventually takes, like, you hate it.
Before you lived there?
Yeah, I was born in Memphis, Tennessee. Lived in West Memphis, across the bridge.
Like Elvis Presley, I think. Is that true? I think. I just made
What made you go to Mexico?
Why did I move to Mexico? Because America sucks.
Fair.
Okay, America does not suck. Hey, sir. Mr. Ralph, we're not doing that. America does not, sir, America does not suck, okay? Is there things that could be better? Yes, but I promise you we're better than Mexico. So you can fuck right off with that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. America does not suck, bro. That's not okay to say that. What's wrong with you? Who even says that? America doesn't suck just because you get arrested every time you come here. You know, that's not right.
I mean, in terms of like prices, you know what I mean? Like in cost of living, yeah, it sucks.
Also, you just came back from a place that's all over the fucking news because people are getting cut up and shot and all kinds of nonsense. Hello? What are we doing? What are we talking about here? You, sir, are living in a place that's a third world country. We'll just say it. Delicious food. Third world country, though. I mean, it's run by criminals. What are we talking about?
So
America.
I can do my thing everywhere. Also, that's a bottle. Well, I'll just wait.
So it brings you Milwaukee.
Woo! Don't ask him that. What brings him to Milwaukee? What brings him to Milwaukee? Scarlet. That's what brings him to Milwaukee, and he's regretting it right now. I'm telling you. Or does he? I don't really know. What an odd situation this entire thing has turned.
I should not talk further.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Just curiosity.
Yeah. I know people in Milwaukee.
Okay.
So,
Visiting.
yeah. I'm ready to go back to Merida, but you know, it is what it is.
You said your flight's at like 9 in the morning?
9:44, yeah.
Not gonna make it. That's what they're thinking right there. You ain't getting on that flight. Like you're not gonna listen. You're doing a lot of things, but getting on that flight ain't one. What you're gonna do is we're gonna put you into a car and we're gonna take you down to the main police station. You're gonna chill out there until you sober up. But you are not going. You're not getting on that plane. Sorry to tell you that.
That's my computer.
The laptop, yeah.
Yeah.
Hit the Ralph button.
I don't have anything to hide. I don't.
The unzipping. That ain't good.
Oh, is that?
Get it going a little bit because I think it's a lot of just him sitting around. Which police stations, doctors' offices, they don't give a fuck about your time, boy. They'll let you sit around, especially when they know you're in those handcuffs, as they could just sit, press into your wrist bone. They don't give a fuck. They're not in a hurry. They're getting their money either way, whether you get to go home or not. And this is kind of where it gets odd. Well, this is where we kind of see, the first bit of, I think, him kind of like
Ralph.
Ralph?
Yeah.
We're not getting your record back anywhere in the States here. You said you left Tennessee?
That's your job, not mine.
Okay, well, I'm just looking for.
I'm telling you,
appreciate
there's
it.
my fucking passport right there.
I get it.
Thank you, Brian Aleli 8740. One of the tumbleweeds. Hit the like button. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Like, what am I supposed to say?
Well, I'm just.
Hey, what do you think I'm hiding? Like, there's the passport right there. So, is there anything you need?
Yeah, I'm just curious that you said
I live in Merida.
You just went to Mexico 3.5 years ago. That's a lot of time you spent in the States.
Yeah, I don't like America. I hate
I get
America,
it, but-
actually.
Again, Ralph, we don't say that, bro. Like, I wouldn't be mad if they just say fuck it and tear up your passport and evict you out of this country, bro. Like, what are you talking about? You hate America. What is wrong with this guy? Hey, listen, you can disagree with some of the things that go on here, but like at the end of the day, this is the greatest country on earth, bro. You better get your act together. America pride, bro. What are you doing? When did we ever start going, oh, I think I hate America? What are we talking about, sir? Don't do that, man. That's fucked up, man. I mean, honestly, I don't get it. I don't like it. Stop doing it.
So,
all that time in the
and
States.
there's a lot of reasons to hate America, to be honest with you.
Not.
So,
I mean, there is.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I get it. But you
there's
can't,
the
you can't say
passport.
that.
You can look it up.
Well, we're gonna just take you to jail and get you.
Why?
Identify.
What would I do to jail? Like what?
We need to identify you.
What did I do to jail? Right there, buddy. That's why they're putting you in jail, because you're obviously drunk. Now, in hindsight, I think you probably would not go to you should never go to the airport intoxicated, bro. They're going to pick you out. Look at you. They're going to look at this guy. They're going to go, come here, please. Is that a members only jacket? Get your ass over here. Let me smell your breath. What's happening? Why's your Puma so stretched?
Okay. Well, there's the passport right there. I have a Mexican ID as well.
Not enough.
Okay. What do you need exactly?
Where you live?
Okay, now we're starting to see where he's getting a little testy. What do you need exactly? Oh boy.
I live in Merida. I live in Merida.
Something that's going to come back.
You said you only in Mexico 3.5 years. So you had a whole life here, and there's no sign of any life here.
No, you're a dumb motherfucker.
We don't do that. Now listen, I get it. A lot of times when you interact with police officers, they are indeed dumb motherfuckers. And that's a fact. That being said, bro, you cannot, you're not in a position right now. You are not in a position to be doing that. What are you thinking?
I live in Mexico, and so you're a stupid son of a bitch, and you know,
No,
I
you have a whole
don't-
new reason why you're going to
I
jail.
don't give a fuck about you, fucker. So I live in Mexico.
Well, we don't care anymore.
Okay, well, I try to tell you, like, I don't know why you're
Let's
hostile.
try fillet of
actually.
fish. We're not doing that today.
Yeah.
What up, Will?
Yeah, suck a dick and choke.
I tried to be nice.
Yeah, dude, what did I do that wasn't nice? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Everybody can we all just come together for a celebrity here? Will Heron? Broadcaster? Hit the Will Hair button.
It's fucking retarded. Really? I did nothing. I told you my address, there's my ID, there's my passport, there's everything. So, like, I really don't know what is hostile about anything that I did, so, whatever.
I don't know if you guys can tell, but I just figured out how to use the buttons that make sounds. So I'm getting carried away. You could tell me I'm getting carried away with the buttons. I'm having fun. We're doing what we want. I'm just letting you know now.
Like, literally, I have no issues with anybody here. Like, I don't even know. Like, I'm just trying to catch my flight. So, guess I don't get permission to open my baggage, by the way. So.
Poor people don't eat.
So you gotta be careful with it. You can't come on. Tasty.
What up, boy? Menthol Man 3201. Good to see you, King. Hit the Ralph button.
It's not. It's even less than that. So it's dark. Like, you chicken really get dark. All of it's dark.
Also, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. For the love of God, I think that's what I'm supposed to like beg for it, right? Here I am on bended knee. If you would please subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and hit the like button for the love of God. Thank you.
And they're big.
I think the worst part is like he didn't like he's not thinking about the fact he's being like filmed at this angle, and it's not a good angle. Let's make no mistake about it. But he had no clue, so he's just sitting there living his best life. I mean, not his best life, but he's just sitting there thinking casually to himself. He has no clue that this. He's not thinking about it. He knows it's going to eventually come out, but he's not thinking about it in the moment. Because I think he probably would have postured himself a little bit differently.
Maybe we could call it what is you're not allowed to
Get some. Don't you hurry up and wait at police stations? Anytime you're at a police station, man, they love to make you sit there. That is for damn sure. Okay, here's where. Okay, so this is kind of like where he starts getting a little bit anxious, wanting to get out of there. He's not liking the situation.
Dude, I thought you threw it at 9:44.
Say what? Some cases, subtitles would be helpful. What they in this particular case, it would be helpful. Ooh, do you see that? He's not. He's not hiding it well. He's not happy.
Bottle was not mine. Was open. Whatever.
Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
You want to sit in the chair?
No. I don't. I want to sit on the floor.
I think you do, man. Sitting on the floor sucks. Dude.
Y'all can-
Sitting on the floor sucks, dude. What are you thinking? Get off. That was terrible. I get standing up because then you can kind of like move your hips around a little bit, but sitting on the floor, what a god awful way to be, man. Don't do that.
Carry me from the floor if you want.
Yes.
Yep, you can do that. For no reason, but that's okay.
What up, Uncle Joey?
Yeah, I mean, so we're out there.
And you know he's just sitting there. Like, here's the thing again, if you've ever been arrested, you know those handcuffs, they fucking hurt. They're not comfortable no matter which way you move your body. And here's the deal too, when you ask them to loosen them up, they don't give a shit about that. They're not worried about that at all. And they do hurt. They press into the bone. and they're almost like they're designed that way. They hit like pressure points in your wrist sometimes. You just sit in there and there's no way to get comfortable. Fucking terrible, bro. It's not good. Not good. Brian Kelly 870 8740. Show when he finds floor level much more entertaining. Yeah, we're gonna get there, man. Luckily this isn't too terribly long, but it is like the problem is with these is anytime you're dealing with the policeman, it's a bunch of fucking hurry up and wait. And they again, it's just like a doctor's office. They don't give a shit about your time. They're like, yeah, you made it on time. Congratulations. Now go sit in this room for 45. Like, they honestly do not care. Let's see here. Joey C, that's the truth. The more you move, the tighter they get. Yeah, I mean, it's just they're designed that way too, to be incredibly uncomfortable, and to be tighter if you start to be moving around. I guess, like, so you don't wriggle your way out of it. It hurts. Brian Alley, 8740. As if the chair didn't smell enough. You goddamn right. I mean, he's got muck butt. He got that muck butt because he's been sitting, he's been fucking, sweating, smoking, drugging, drinking, and it's just not good.
I mean, I'm gonna have to otherwise, yeah. They're gonna make you. I mean, if you want to.
And again, a bunch of fucking hurry up away. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. See what this is about. Get to where they pick them up.
Well, they're reviewing the cameras.
Okay, that's okay, but I
That's what I was just saying.
I'm coming back to America. Like, I'm gonna flee. I mean, I just
You're not going back to Meredith.
That's really just a one quick. Everybody trying to swerve. And the real throw 3 cars swerved it successfully, but one car did not control.
I felt like
it.
at first people understood what I was saying, and then, you know, I got a smart mouth, I ain't alright. But
That's why I say
You standing on me?
this is
Which one?
yeah, I think it was.
Which one's
You say you had a torn meniscus? Like now or used to? Kind of a weird thing to say. Like what?
the right one.
Might need two. We might need two guys. We might need two guys.
Wait. Can I?
Yes.
Did you say the fourth?
If you can, man, I'm not gonna hurt you.
I'm trying to help you up.
No, it's like, dude.
Roll your side and try.
Roll to your side. This is getting worse, bro. There's nothing worse than like having to have another man help you do something, but on top of that, it's like he's like, roll to your side, Tubbo. That ain't nice. Oh! Okay, so not the cleanest landing. Not the cleanest landing. Oh boy. Okay. Well, he's back in the chair, right? You know those cuffs are tighter than they were when he got on the floor. No shot he got up and into that chair and those they did click click a little bit. I promise you they did.
No, I'm not trying to hurt you guys. I just want to go home. I guess.
So
Wait on me. Don't live in America.
No, but
I didn't hurt anybody here.
what's their status? So
You know,
you said two.
whatever.
I'm not gonna say that his sniffles are because he was doing an illicit powder up his nostrils all night with Scarlett, because I don't know that to be a fact, and that would be very rude to make that assessment. Very rude.
Was able to swerve it. 3 hit it. So the first
Can I? It actually tightened up.
Hey, what?
It tightened up.
Which one?
Both. It tightened them both.
Oh my God, the real Serenity now. 4 viewers. But one of them is Joey C. Could be Brian Landon right now, crashing out. But we keeping it respectful. You goddamn right. We keep it respectful over here, Serenity. Now, you know that. You're a day one. You are a day. Hey, you think I forgot? Do you think I forgot? I've never forgot. You have been over here since day one. We love you, and we love you, and we love you. And thank you. Hit the Serenity Now button, please. Joey C, you've got to tell the cops when they put the bracelets on to make sure they lock them, the little pinhole button on the side of the cuffs. Yeah, I think I think like I think they have newer cuffs now too that kind of like help with some of that because certain laws have been passed in certain states, but you know, they don't get honestly, they don't. It really depends on how your interaction with the cop. My last interaction with the police officer, it was me and him having a fight, and so he had no desire to make my loose end or anything like that. So I mean that's just the that's just the it really depends. It's every situation. A cop can choose in the moment to make it way fucking worse. And 9 out of 10, if you've got an attitude, they will. They're gonna do that every time.
I'm not trying to. I can't even escape even if I want to. Jesus,
I can't even escape if I wanted to is a crazy thing to say. Don't say that. Don't say that to the police. Be quiet, as a matter of fact, because you've already told them that you're not going to talk without your lawyer. Okay, your lawyer is not present. And honestly, dude, again, you're drunk. There's no sense in talking. They're gonna put you in jail. I know that Ethan Ralph knew in this moment they were gonna put his ass in a hot tank for at least 14 hours.
not always big, so I won't quote the verse, but no, I have no way.
Serenity now says, I don't care if a cop is Shmuel level rude. Keep it professional and keep your teeth. Absolutely. Here's the problem is because in that moment they have the authority to be right. 9 out of 10, they're going to utilize that authority to the fullest. They don't really care what you got going, how you're feeling that day. They don't feel the need to be. They don't feel the need to be nice. Um, you know, just keep your mouth shut and try and keep mind your P's and Q's. You're already in custody at this point. But again, he's 2 liters drink in, they said. So like, I, of course he's acting out a little bit.
To escape, that's not even how
Maybe the order of out in the debris, but it's all based on the same debris.
But do they need to be in the report though? Because I mean, the
It's
first
so-
unit,
it's
the
so-
first car that hit the debris.
it's so harsh on the left.
No, and it's.
Yeah, well, it will be for a minute.
So it's basically.
Huh?
You're still.
It will be for a minute until we get them off.
Yeah, see right there, they're letting him know. They don't really give a fuck. We don't care. That's fucked up, dude. But it is true, man. If you've ever been in custody, man, when they slap them cuffs on, they don't give a fuck about how tight they are. And matter of fact, 9 out of 10, you're not going to get them bitches loosened up even the slightest until you see a different cop. By the way, the one that put them on you definitely don't care.
All right, well, do you think I'm gonna make my fight or no?
Well, it depends what they're gonna do down at the jail. Whether they're just gonna.
Yeah, you're not making that flight. You know it too. That's the fucked up thing because you're asking, but you know the answer to that question. You're like, you think I'm gonna make my flight? It's like you know you're not making that flight, bro. They're not letting you on that flight because you've already shown yourself to be intoxicated. So you know the drill. Man. You got to go sit in that tank. And listen, you're not the first person to get a little hammered up at the airport, but apparently you brought it with you. I hope that's not true.
And then there'll be a book and release. And then we'll
But
release
for what though?
What do you mean for what?
whatever they review right now. So I don't know. I didn't look at the cameras. I've been out here with people. So.
But potentially I could make that fire.
It could depends on how long you're down there, how busy they are to get you in and get you out. It's all gonna depend. And if you give them any attitudes or any problems down there, I guarantee you you'll be there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, can I do something here to
Here?
Well,
No, that's what we were trying to give you opportunity for.
Well, I what do you want to know?
Okay, so I'll let you know there was already something that took place prior to this. They were like, look, we done gave you a couple chances, bro. You fucked this up. Now you're gonna have to sit with this.
If you want to know something, I can tell you.
Well, all we were asking was,
I know
you live in Mexico now, right?
Yeah.
We were just, what?
You went through stuff for it?
Yeah, all this is done.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything. That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's not going.
That's not going.
You know that, right?
Yeah, well, that was, yeah.
Alright, I'll explain this.
Okay, I think that might be where they were talking about the vodka that he had, like, which is a crazy. Again, you can't. We don't even need to. I feel like we shouldn't even need to say why you can't do. You can't bring things like that to the airport.
Citation, and then you guys want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Mr. Ralph. So you're gonna be cited for two things today. Okay. The disorderly conduct. Okay, that's just the. We got multiple calls about you yelling shit in the lobby or whatever you were talking about.
Okay.
Which is fine. So we're gonna cite you for that. Okay. And then we're also gonna cite you for the public intoxication. Okay.
Now, that wasn't.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop this right here because this is kind of where a lot of confusion has been going on about what the charges were. They're being stated right there, what they are. There is no indecent exposure. Now I'm not holding the water for Ethan Ralph in this, but when you actually look at the charge, if you're not a absolute dumb person like Mersh, then you can tell that that's a joint charge, meaning they put that for all three of those different charges. So when it said assault, indecent exposure, and public intoxication, it means if you get any of those, they're just putting it on there because it's that classification. Now, but Mersh is too dumb to understand that, so he's like, he had his wiener out. It's like, what are you watched the tape? You know that's not true. You know, and it's just then they right here they're telling what the actual charges are. So it's just kind of like, well, what are we talking about here? So it says it right here what he's being arrested for. So that needs to be on the
My bag, right?
What's that?
I wasn't drinking that. That was my bag. Okay.
Yeah, but no, I mean,
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, okay.
We shouldn't really get it.
Yeah, it's all good. So that can't go where you're going.
Yes, I understand.
So we're gonna keep that.
Keep
We're
that.
gonna
Yeah, they're gonna keep it, bro. They're not gonna let you.
keep that. And then
Can I?
But he's drunk.
what's up?
I want to go home.
Okay. Well, right now you're gonna be going downtown to the county jail. Okay, on a 12-hour hold. Okay. So you're gonna go down there, and then you're gonna sober up, and then once you're sober, you'll be able to be released. Okay. So we have all your property here.
Serenity now. Mersh was confused, but Scarlett called the public intoxication and decency. Well, yeah, but he also called up there, and when he pulled it up on the website, it shows those charges, and he felt vindicated by what he said. And long story short, he's just dumb. Bless his heart, you know what I mean? Everybody that we're discussing right now is like one step away from having to be in a place where people have to help you 24/7. You understand? So, and you know that. Like, Mersh is an absolute retard. So, it's not shocking that he got tricked by that when he sees all three of those charges on there and he's like, I did it. I won. No, you didn't. You didn't.
Put your citations in your bag.
Hey, you got a copy of this? You need 4 copies for them?
Yes, please.
And then that's that.
How many hours are we doing?
One more time. I didn't hear what you're saying.
My mouth's dry. I can't.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when you drink.
Yeah,
half
well,
a-
yeah,
half
you
a
know
bottle.
all about it.
So they're right now they're looking at a half a bottle left of vodka on their cabinet and they're saying you're not taking this. So this is kind of where it gets confirmed, I guess, that is indeed alcohol that he's got that. Um, it's insane, bro. It's like how Serenity down. No, we all agree Mersh is stupid and Ice could do much better. Final Boss. Yeah, I would love to see her and Final Boss to get together. I mean, I think that's a great. Could you imagine the video game streams that those two would do? And honestly, I think eventually she'll see that, like, because he talks about her like shit. I mean, no bullshit. I actually did feel bad about snapping off on her on BYB the other night. I did go a little bit heavy handed because to be fair, I was trying to draw her boyfriend out. So I was being a little nastier than I should have because I wanted her boyfriend to react. Which in the end of the day, he did react. And we might cover that here in a little bit. But I got the win that I was looking for. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Anytime that you can get yourself a win, go and take it.
So, how many hours?
It's a 12-hour hold, so you stay there for 12 hours.
So I've already been here for 2.
You have not been here for 2.
Wrong.
In here?
Yes.
No, you've been in here for like 45
At least
minutes.
one.
No, you've been in here for like 45
You're
minutes.
full of shit.
All right. So
All right. Yeah, you can't, like, that's also a bad thing to do, like telling a cop he's full of shit. Again, the cop's already won in this scenario. I can tell you from experience. This cop has already won. So he's gonna send you packing to the jail. He's sending you to the county jail. You are not, by any circumstances, you are not going home tonight. Nothing is going to change, but I promise you what's going to happen is they're going to make your stay miserable if you talk to them. It's insane to think you can. And I know because trust me, I've been there. But this is where it gets problematic, right? Because now you have to deal with these cops all night long.
that
Yeah,
stuff will be
just
in
take me
your...
to jail then. Fuck you.
Yep, they are in a minute.
Like, you're not going home. And you're fucked up your flight, too.
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you.
Ready. Where you parked at?
Right out there.
Okay, you can stand up there.
You can stand me up. That's what you do.
Come on, don't,
Stand me up.
just cooperate with us, man.
To be fair, I mean, these cops right now, they're actually handling it pretty decently. I mean, they can tell he's drunk, so they're giving him a lot of leeway. You can tell, like, this is not their first time dealing with a drunk person. They're in the middle.
Yeah, stand me up.
Yep, I'm let's see you. We're just gonna go.
Fucking bootlicking motherfucker. Fuck you.
We'll go in here.
I don't want.
Oh, but at least he got the big police car. Like, that's nice. I mean, you got to look glass half full. At least he's getting the Uber XL to the jail. You know what I mean? Like, we have to look at the bright side on things, right? He's getting the Uber XL to the jail, you know? I don't know, man. This is rough. And like again, why would you be bringing a bottle of vodka to the airport? Like maybe that's what. Maybe you should have left that with Scar. Maybe you should have left that with her because I don't think it would have got wasted.
I'm gonna go in there with these handcuffs on my back.
What's that?
These are hurting my hands.
It's gonna be off a little bit, man.
Yep.
Short ride, all right?
It isn't that far to it.
Yep. Again, they're telling you we don't give a shit about those. We don't care about those cuffs, man. I'm telling you, man. Cops are fucking dickheads when it comes to those cuffs, bro. They don't care. Like, oh, are they tight? Do they hurt? Oh, yeah, we're almost there.
Fuck all you motherfuckers.
Okay. Yeah, you can't. Again, you can't do that. You can't say "fuck all you motherfuckers" to the cops. They don't like it.
Yeah, bitch. All you motherfuckers burn in hell.
Bird in hell is crazy, bro. Chill. You're already going to jail.
I ain't doing shit. I ain't no shit. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. Don't give a fuck.
Gotta buckle up for safety, buddy. That's first and foremost. Safety first, you know? Last thing they want you to do is to come flying out of that seat and banging into the other seat. It's like, bro, you got caught with a whole bottle of liquor at the airport. Like, how did you think this was going to go? As soon as the police showed up, you were like, you should have been like, yeah, I'm going to jail tonight. Because that anybody that has a half empty bottle of liquor on them at the airport and is visibly and audibly drunk, they're going to jail. That sucks. I hate that for you. But like for you to act like a Karen about it right now is kind of crazy. It's just like, yeah, you're going to jail, dude. Some nice police cars over there in Milwaukee, huh? Those are nice. Look at that. That's got to be a newer model right there, right? Am I crazy? That's the airport police or is that the regular Milwaukee County police? I'm not sure. All right, well that's it. That's it for that. Good Lord. You know what? Not as bad. Honestly, though, when you look at it, it's honestly not as bad as it could have been. He didn't have a complete spurg out. He didn't completely lose his mind, so that's great. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he could have lost his entire damn. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if he just lost his whole mind that evening? But yeah, not as bad as it could have been. And really, I mean, if you gotta have a body cam, I mean, again, the body angle's not great. That landing, getting from up back to down again, that wasn't the down when he sat down on the floor. That also wasn't great. But I mean, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Serenity now says he legit said last night she's one more fuck up from having a real problem with him. So he's talking about Ice Dancer, Merce's girlfriend. That's insane, dude. Like yeah. Yeah, right here. You go, yeah, Serenity now. Like, bro, you're 43. She's a chill chick, way out of your league. Hold on to her with dear life. Yeah, I have to say, like, too, she actually fits in really well around here, as far as like the chatters go, because she lets shit go pretty quick. Like people are relentlessly mean to her, to say the least, me included. And she tends to let it go pretty easily, which is one of the reasons why I think when Murph said that he wanted to her, she was willing to deal with him still. 9 out of 10 girls are going to be like, hello, you said you were going to, you know what I mean? Like, what a crazy thing to say. But yeah. Let's see. Serenity now. Mersh kept extra footage for himself where Ralph did go full racism for a bit at the actual jail. All right, well, that's not surprising either. I mean, again, you can kind of tell it was headed that direction. Like he was obviously getting irritated. He was obviously tired of the nonsense. But again, you're you're a half a liter of vodka in at the airport. That's a recipe to go to jail for the night. Every single. Yeah, you like that, King? Doctor Mega G, digging the new aquarium. Yeah, just trying to put a little class in my ass. You know what I'm saying? You got to change it up every. Got to change it up. Well, that's the footage, man. I'm not gonna hang out here much longer, to be honest with you. I will touch on this though. I don't know if any of you guys were watching Hughesy's show yesterday, and I sent in a super chat, and Mersh was on there, but it wasn't to Mersh. But as soon as my name popped up, he made it about himself because that's what he does. But long story short, I just said like Carl said, 3 times that he thought that Danny Brand deserved it, which is a crazy statement. I'm not saying she did or didn't. I'm just simply saying what a fucking retarded thing to say for Carl to say. It's a dumb thing for him to say. And then Mersh speaks up and, let me tell you for a fact she did deserve it. It's like, oh, did she? Did she though? I mean, yeah, she was probably being a bitch, but at the same time, like in any normal circumstances, if that was your sister, you'd still be mad. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't have to agree or disagree, but like, of course, he popped off. Well, then I'm chipping him in the comment section. I'm chipping him in the comment section. Of course, he's being cool headed. He doesn't want to respond because he's cool hand Luke. And then Husey brings it up. He goes, you and J Mo got something going on? He goes, no, absolutely not. And right then and there, I won, dude. That was it. You are afraid of me. And hey, I get it. Like, I totally get it. I totally get it. It gets scary out here, because not everybody is going to just allow you to talk to them any kind of way and not have any kind of like repercussions for that. Where you start to run around and duck and hide and all that. Everybody saw for a fact you had a visceral reaction to my super chat, and then you tried to play cool hand Luke. I don't. We don't have. We don't have. I mean, bro, it's very simple. This is basically the same as me walking up to you in person, going, "Do we have a fucking problem?" And you going, "No." So I get it, man. You don't. You don't have a problem. Glad to hear it. Keep your fucking nose clean. We can move forward like that. We can move forward like that. You goddamn right. Okay. Dr. Mega G, Mo W. Damn right, because absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Listen, I'm not afraid of any confrontation with any of these cocksuckers. But he talked a lot of hot shit about me. And now he's taking the high road where he's too big and too important to address me, which is fine because you're not. Hey, listen, hey, buddy, one of us had our car repoed in the last calendar year, and one of us didn't. So, I mean, I don't know what else to tell you about that. Serenity down. Danny might have been a bad girlfriend, but we also didn't get to see what Kumia did to her before she went live. Just because she's trashed does not mean he wasn't also being a scumbag, which is essentially what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, but in Mersh's mind, it doesn't fit his particular narrative in that moment. It's like it doesn't really matter. Like, but you just don't ever want to audibly say like a girl deserved it. What are you thinking when you say that? And the reason why it's so crazy is because Carl is not a dumb person. He comes off as a dumb person sometimes, but he's not a dumb person. He's a very brilliant person. He knows how to make shit work. And he also knows the difference between right and wrong. And it's just like, but in the case of Anthony, he's got this thing where he sees things through a certain lens, which whatever, man. Joey C. I live a few hops and a stop to Mersh. You want to go tune him up for you? Nah, man, I don't want to tune him up. I don't. He's not a tough. Like, I don't even think that Mersh is like trying to be a tough guy. If I'm being honest with you, he likes to try and bully people he thinks he's beneath him. He enjoys being the bully, but when he's no longer the bully and he's getting bullied, he quickly runs away. We saw that so clearly on the Stuttering John. When you watch that Stuttering John where he popped on there with Ava and Nasty Neil, and Ava beat the shit out of him. And I think Ashley Cummings was on there as well. Anyway, he got the shit kicked out and he ran right off of there. He's not good with confrontation. So I'm none too surprised by it. I was really hoping that him and I could have it out face to face. But that's not something that he's ever going to do. Which, hey, it's perfectly fine by me. Like, he's not what you would call a draw. I think in his mind he thinks he's like this big draw, but it's like, yeah, bro, it's not looking good over there. Like, this little bump that you got for Ethan Rout, like this, you could have had a much bigger win. That's where it gets. Dr. Mega G, Joey, he needs to be checked by an OG like you. Yeah, but I'm not encouraging anybody to do anything to Mersh. Like, the problem is Mersh is a guy that got bullied his whole life, and when he found the internet, he finally found the opportunity to go, "Oh man, I can pick on people and they can't hurt me, fuck me in my ass like they did before." So it's like that's kind of how he is, you know. Uh, it is what it is what it is. But and as far as like what Anthony Cumia did, I don't care. I like Anthony. It doesn't bother me that he did that. I'm just saying we don't run out and say the lady deserved it. Like, you just can't say it. But also, like, I'm not one of these people that's like somebody did a thing and now I can't, like, there are some things that I will not tolerate as somebody being close to me. But like, I don't know him personally. So it's not like, he's not my friend. Like, what do I give a fuck if he did whatever? It's not my friend, not my daughter, not my kid, not my chick, not my sister. I don't care. Long story short. Joey C, when I like someone, I ride or die kind of guy. Hey man, I know it, man. You are. I can tell. I mean, you did stand 10 toes for your wife on that case. So people could say what they want, but at the end of the day, that is a fact, Jack. It's a fact, Jack, because you could have done one single act and you wouldn't have been in the jail. So I know exactly what you mean, buddy. I know exactly what you mean. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, kids. It's a Sunday evening. It's the Lord's Day, isn't it? Just wanted to hop on here and get some fresh reactions. Honestly, the footage was not that bad. Really was not that bad. Um, if we're being honest with each other, it's really not that bad. Is it the most flattering? No, but it's not that embarrassing. Mr. Panhandler. I didn't even know that Dr. Chow had a aquarium bit. So I wouldn't steal it. I would never steal it, but I am a hack. That's a fact. That is a Well, gang, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here, and I do appreciate everybody coming. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you would do me a favor, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, Mr. Handler. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, Mr. Panhandler, because I don't think that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. It's starting to take it personal. Not subscribing to me is hack. With that, I bid you adieu. Kings, queens, good evening. Enjoy your night. On the way out, hit your like button, not your spouse.